Can you really change a culture bottom up?
Well, I can't say we've changed the world, but we've contributed to significant evolution, I would say,
Right.
at collective level and at individual level too. Collective level is the fact that the company has launched an action plan, and we've made progresses definitely in some areas with women being more visible in the organizations and being appointed to senior roles, etc.
Yeah.
And at individual level, people have felt empowered. You know, women now feel authorized to speak about the topic, and it's more difficult for men to joke about it.
Okay, yeah, well, but that's significant, isn't it? We think that that's just a small thing, but that is a huge thing. How far down in the organisation? Because I can understand people like yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take a big step for you to feel empowered. But I mean, you walk through corridors and you see that 80% of the admin staff are female.
Yes.
And really are treated little better than the cleaners in many organisations. I'm not talking about in your organisation, but I'm struck wherever I go. It's a shaming thing. Have you actually given a voice to them?
Absolutely. And from the very beginning, it's been a completely inclusive movement, and we've tried to have as many diverse people as possible, women and men, from any country. People speak in their own language, so it's easy for people who don't really master a second language, for example. And we try not to focus on top executive issues, but issues of everybody, you know, like work-life balance, like being visible, mastering social media to have a voice, etc. And we've seen people with very discrete jobs in the organizations becoming more visible and feeling empowered enough to stand up, you know, including admins, of course, and other people. And those people are now grateful for the movement because it gave them the power to stand up and take control over their professional life.
Yeah. Now, okay, people are listening to this. You've been through, it's a lot of hard work to do this.
Yes.
How long has it been going for?
It's been going on for 2 years now, and we are now close to 2,500.
On the network?
On the network, in WISP.
What's the gender balance? Do you know?
It's difficult to have actual figures, but we say that more or less 15 to 20% are men. And we are over 50 countries, so it's not just Western Europe's thing. It's definitely, I mean, it's very, very large, and we've actually networked with other networks outside of the company.
Right, okay.
So we've expanded outside, and we've actually been rewarded with prizes, awards.
You won awards for WISP?
We won awards for WISP.
Congratulations.
Just 2 days ago, we won the APEC Gold Trophy for Equality.
Okay, that's
given
not to be sniffed at.
by the French Executive Association with the Minister of Women's Rights. So we're very happy about that.
So people out there who want to be an award winner in 2 years from now, what are the key lessons? What can you tell them? What would you do differently? What are the key learnings for you over the past 2 years?
The key learnings to me are that community is a very, very powerful driver for engagement, and when it's facilitated by social media, it is a great power that people have, and very often they don't realize that they feel they're alone, so they don't feel they can have an impact. But by joining forces through social media, they can actually have an impact. So this is the first learning. My second learning is that it does work for business too. And by creating connection with our audiences and our clients, etc., and leveraging the same kind of recipes, you know, inclusion, engagement, etc., we can reach great collective results. Yeah. And my last lesson is that companies should really pay attention to their game changers.
They're game changers? Who are they what's a game changer?
I call them the corporate rebels. And this is an idea that I really enjoy, because I think companies too often try to neutralize the people that speak up or that challenge assumptions, and I think they shouldn't, because this is where the actual change and the value creation comes from. It's from those people who resist the status quo.
Yeah.
You know?
We call them the unreasonable people, aren't they?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's so easy to turn them off.
Yes, exactly.
And yet, and then people sort of avoid them because they think, oh, they're awkward. They ask the awkward questions and so on. They're the difficult ones.
Yes.
But they're just incredible enthusiasts who are just not engaged, because and you switch that switch and suddenly
absolutely. And it's a great source of value that the companies are currently not using.
Yeah.
And the whole system is trying to refrain those people from speaking out. You know, HR, communication, whatever. So
particularly